Yes, everybody, welcome back to Talking Wolves for a brand new news update video. Of course, the January transfer window is over. There's no transfer news as such today, but we'll be keeping you up to date with the current situation with contracts and staff members in today's video. As always, if you've got any thoughts or questions, do let me know in the comment section down below and hit that like button. And subscribe to the channel. We're fast approaching 15,000 subscribers. So, yeah, really do appreciate it. We're going to kick off with Adama Traore, though. Contract is expiring at the end of the season. It's been such a strange couple of years, 2 or 3 years for Adama Traore, because this contract situation seems to have been going on for that long. Wolves, when Adama was, you could say, in his prime of Wolves, I think he's still obviously a very talented player. I don't think he's past his prime, but when he was in his prime Wolves days, getting goal contributions, Wolves offered him a very, very good deal, which he turned down. It was reported and said at the time that Adama was expecting to be receiving a wage of, high end, being one of the highest paid players at Wolves. But I suppose when you're not getting the goals, the following season, Nuno's final season in charge, when he started to quieten down, when you're not getting the goals and not getting the assists, can you warrant paying somebody to be, your top earner? We all thought he was going to leave last season. He went out on loan to Barcelona. Started off quite well there, but then appearances, slowed down, and Adama didn't trigger their purchase option. So, to be fair to Adama, he's not really kicked up a fuss this season. He's just got on with it. Lopetegui has had him in and around the team, a lot of impact sub performances. I think he's got on with it fairly well. Not quite seeing the consistency of top performances that we would want, but I think there's still a player there, and it would be a shame to see him leave just on a free. Now, it's unknown whether Wolves are back, have offered him another deal, or if they have, it's obviously not going to be on the terms that they were offering 2 or 3 years ago. But Napoli in Italy are keeping a really close eye on him. Ever since January, really, there have been so many reports from Italy in regards to Napoli keeping a close eye on Adama Traore's situation. It's, you would assume that they're going to get Champions League football this year, and that is obviously going to be a big boost for Adama Traore. But the directors at Napoli really keeping a close eye on him right now, and his contract is obviously up in the summer. So we'll wait and see. Do let me know what you think about Adama Traore. Do you think Wolves need to keep him? Another player whose contract on paper is up at the end of the season is Nelson Semedo, although Wolves do hold a 2-year extension on that contract, which you would assume they will trigger very, very soon. Expression star Liam Keane says Wolves are very likely to trigger that sometime soon. So his is up at the end of the season. There's a couple of players with just over 12 months left. Obviously, Ruben Neves is one. There's not really been much news on that as of right now. I'm fairly confident. I think Ruben Neves, as long as we stay in the Premier League, will stay at Wolverhampton Wanderers beyond this season, or at least he will sign a new deal before the end of the season if, once survival is mathematically confirmed. Daniel Podence hasn't got too long left either. It's worth keeping an eye on his situation. Not much news on that as of yet, but he could, if we don't agree terms, he may well be one of those players that leaves during the summer. There's a lot of players that sort of in limbo right now, and I think there's a couple of players in there that, I think could be this summer could be really big for Wolves. I think there'll be a big reshuffle at the club. One of the players as well linked with a move away, or not necessarily linked, it's pretty nailed on that he's going to be moving away, is Conor Cody. Obviously the former club captain, gone out on loan to Everton. We know the situation with him. It was, it would gone crazy really during the summer, and we still don't really know all the ins and outs of that transfer deal. Everton obviously got him on loan. He got into the England World Cup squad, which was big for him. And it's now said that Everton are planning on triggering the purchase option for Conor Cody. It's believed to be around £4.5 million. I know that sounds quite low, but Everton would have paid quite a favourable loan fee to begin with. So Wolves would have made quite a little bit of money on this deal anyway, if Everton were to trigger it. And again, I would assume this would only be triggered if Everton stay up. If they get relegated, I would be very surprised to see Conor Cody go there on a permanent basis. So we will wait and see on that one. There's a little bit of news in regards to scouts at the moment at Wolves. There's been 3 scouts that are set to leave the club. One of them is John Tweedy. He's set to join Brighton Hove Albion in a recruitment role. Now, that was reported a few days ago by Football Insider, who are pretty clued up on the sort of staff side of things. So John Tweedy is set to leave and join Brighton in a recruitment role. And today, Fabrizio Romano has actually tweeted about 2 scouts currently at Wolves who are set to join Manchester City. They are Sean Murphy and Bradley Wall. They're set to join City in April. They're continuing, City are continuing a full revamp of their recruitment, mainly sort of to try and find talent in and around the UK. Sean Murphy is the current senior academy scout at Wolves. And Bradley Wall is a lead technical scout and UK scouting coordinator at the club right now. It's really intriguing, this, because I don't know. I mean, you can look at it negatively and think, why are all these people leaving the club? But at the same time, now Matt Hobbs is sort of in charge. This summer is probably a good chance for him to reshuffle the recruitment side of things, his scouting staff. Obviously, Lopetegui might want to get more people in. We've already got Frank Garagaza in, who joined Lopetegui as like a technical advisor. So there's a lot of chops and changes there. So it'll be very interesting to see the reasoning behind these staff members leaving. But obviously, Manchester City is a great opportunity for some of these scouts. And a quick note as well towards Fabio Silva. It's been a very bright start for him at PSV. It was his first league start over the weekend against FC Twente, and he scored a goal, and he got 2 goal contributions in their Europa League win on Thursday as well against Sevilla. Now, it was been a bright start for him, to be fair. He got given a start on Sunday against FC Twente. But if you look at his minutes so far, so he's played 7 games for PSV so far. He got 3 goals and 1 assist, but he's only played 189 minutes. So he's getting a goal contribution in and around every 47 minutes or so of him being on the pitch, which is a fantastic return. Of course, that may come down a little bit when he starts, if he starts more games as well. But if he continues with these strong cameos for PSV, it shows that it's been a really smart move to get him out of the Belgian league with Anderlecht, who are struggling. He's still on a great record for Anderlecht. 11 goals, 4 assists in 32 games, which is close to a goal contribution every other game. But it's been a really strong start for him. And fingers crossed, he can continue doing that, have a strong end to the season with PSV and come back to Wolves a bigger and better player. But guys, let me know your thoughts on today's quick video. As always, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all next time.